Hey YouTube, how are you? It's Money Minded Michelle and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you like what you see, you stay and subscribe, and decide to become a part of the Money Minded Tribe. And for my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. As always, it's a pleasure to have you. So the theme of today's video is something a little bit different. I would like to show off a quick friend mail from my friend and subscriber, Taco Patty. Hi, Pattykins. I also wanted to tell you all a little story about something that happened and is going on in my life currently. And lastly, I wanted to throw in a Dollar Tree haul. So if that's not enough variety for you, I don't know what is. But I did want to give a quick trigger warning, if you will, for my story time because it does involve pet death. And I do realize that's an incredibly sensitive subject for some of you. I will warn you when I'm done with the friend mail portion of the program and I move into the story, I'll let you all know so then you know appropriately whether or not this is the video for you to continue watching or not. I totally understand you guys, okay? So anyway, let's move into the friend mail. First of all, I got this fun box from Taco Patty. Came about 10 or so days ago. And I love it. She decorated with all kinds of taco stickers. I would show that to you, but of course that would also show our addresses, and I'm not trying to do that. So that said, Patty, this is so awesome and thoughtful, this gift, because the first item I'm going to show you is, so I mentioned before that I am looking for work currently. Now, I do still have my job, but I am not confident that all of us who are currently employed at my place will still be employed by second quarter next year. So I'm trying to kind of get ahead of the game and find something new. It's time. That said, I had been working from home for quite a while. We just moved into being in the office 3 days a week. And although we are allowed to wear jeans, sometimes it's nice to dress up a little bit. So I've been trying to kind of revamp my work wardrobe a little bit. I mean, hoodies, that's not going to cut it. So how awesome and fortuitous that Patty included this beautiful pair of gray slacks from Walmart. These are Time and True. These are in the size 16, perfect for me. They have pockets. They have a real fly. These are not pull on. They have a real, hook closure and zipper. They're made from a really nice stretchy material, so they should fit really beautifully. And retail on this was $15.86, but you see there's a clearance sticker on here. Now, I don't know what Patty paid, but Patty, I hope it was $5 or less because what a steal of a deal. Honestly, at full price for pants of this quality, I mean, I'm telling you guys, this fabric is nice. Walmart has stepped up their game. $15.86 for a pair of pants like this would be a bargain, but if you can find them on clearance in your size, hey now. Thank you very much, Pattykins. I can't wait for my next interview, and I will wear these pants, and I believe they will bring me lots of luck. So thank you so much, Patty, for thinking of me. I really appreciate that. And then she also included another pair of pants. Now, these will not be work appropriate, only because although we're allowed to wear denim, these are distressed denim. There is a hole in the knee right here, which I love as far as like my casual wardrobe is concerned, but like I said, won't work for work, but that's fine. These are also by Time and True. They're in this like kind of army green. It comes with a totally separate belt. How nice is this that I could wear with other pants as well if I choose to? And what's cool about these is they are cuffed, but you can uncuff them. So they could be full length pants or they could be crop length. Really cute, cool, comfortable. Again, it's got some nice stretch to that fabric. They're in the size 16. They should work out great for me. Retail on these was $19.94. However, looks like Patty paid at around $5 or potentially less. Patty, sound off. Is this what you paid? These are steals. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I get lucky with the Walmart clearance and sometimes I miss the boat. So thank you, Patty. I really love these pants. I really need pants. So it's kind of funny. It's like you read my mind. Thanks, Pattykins. I really, really appreciate these. And then lastly, she put in something really funny. There's this little red and white package here, and the note reads, Michelle, I could not resist. Marsha knows for your glasses. And I'm like, what the what is she talking about? Now, I understand the Marsha reference. That's from the Brady Bunch, right? When Marsha gets hit in the nose with the football because they were playing around too much. But I'm like, what? So I went ahead and unwrapped. It's bubble wrapped on the inside. I will be saving that bubble wrap for future use because that's how I roll. And inside is a ceramic nose. It's a nose, you guys, painted in all kinds of fun hippie colors. How cute is that? But its purpose is, did I bring them? Yes, I did. To hold my glasses on my desk. I could put this on, you know, like my nightstand. I think this is going to work with me because I'll get up from my desk, and these are just readers, you guys. So when I get up from my desk, everything looks wonky. So I always take them off so that I can walk around the office. And then when I get back to my desk, usually I've thrown them someplace, and I don't know, it takes me a minute to find them. In this way, there will always be a safe place for my glasses, and I will always know where they are when I return to my desk. Plus, it'll make people wonder, why the hell does she have a giant nose on her desk? I don't know. I like having fun stuff that makes people wonder about me. So, Patty, thank you so much. This is hilarious. I think this is so adorable. Where did you find this? Because I feel like there's other people I know who would get a big kick out of this as well. Super duper cute, Patty. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That is so incredibly sweet. Unnecessary, but very sweet nonetheless. And I thank you, Patty. This is too cool. So that concludes the friend mail portion. So like I said, here's your warning. I'm going to get into my story now. And if you don't want to listen further, I totally understand. And I'll see you all in the next video, okay? And for those of you who are staying, I'm going to tell you something that I have been keeping to myself for a little while, just because I wasn't sure how exactly to address this. And at the time that this happened, I was in I was very sad and I was in a lot of pain. But some of you may know about my cat Bagel. He's a gray and white kitty cat, and he would often run through my videos, or at least he used to. He was only 4.5, Bagel, and in January, I noticed that he wasn't really eating, which is very unusual for Bagel. He had always had a good appetite, and I noticed he wasn't really eating much. And then I noticed he wasn't really using the litter box, so I became alarmed and I called the vet. And the earliest they could get me in was 2 days from then. So this was on a Wednesday, and I wasn't able to get him in until that Friday. Okay, I took the appointment and I tried to keep him as well hydrated as possible. Please ignore what's going on behind me for a moment. I'll explain. In any case, when I brought him in on Friday, I had dropped him in the morning, and they said, you know, we'll keep him here for the day, and we're going to observe him, and we're going to try and give him some IV fluids, because I explained he hasn't been eating or drinking for several days. And when I went back later in the afternoon, they informed me that I had a very sick cat, and that they had pumped him full of fluids, and he wasn't urinating on his own. Sorry, guys. This is why I didn't know whether or not I wanted to do a video about this, because it's so sad. My little guy, you know, I adopted him. I wanted a cat. You know, as Jacob's growing older, he's going to be leaving for college next year. You know, I need someone to put that nurturing energy into, you know. I knew that I was going to be wanting a pet, you know, so I got Bagel and ahead of time, well ahead of that, of Jacob leaving for college, thinking that we were going to have a long and healthy life together, but only to find he was very sick. So I had to put him down. 4.5 years old. I couldn't believe it. That's never happened to me before with a young pet. And needless to say, I was devastated. I miss him. He was very spicy and funny. I used to joke that he should come with a warning label, but I mean, I don't mean that he was mean or vicious at all. I just mean he was very particular about who he loved and how he loved them. And he was just very much his own personality. And I really loved him. I really, really loved him. And I know he loved me too. I do. And I know that as hard as it was, I made the best decision for him that I could, because the alternative was to bring him home to die. And I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Whew. So anyway, that was back in January. So in case y'all were wondering, where the heck is Bagel? How come he hasn't run through your videos lately? Well, that's why. That's why. So anyway, I'm sorry if that was difficult for any of you. It certainly was hard for me to say. So thank you all, friends. I appreciate it very much. So you may have noticed there was a rather large orange cat behind me because fast forward, and I knew at the end of this summer that I was going to be ready once again to adopt a cat. I was open to even possibly a bonded pair. And I was also open to an older adult cat or two, depending. just because although I love kittens, I mean, who doesn't love a kitten? Come on, they're so cute. But wasn't sure if I really had that kind of energy. And I thought to myself, there's so many older cats that need homes. I think it would be a mitzvah, which in Hebrew means a good deed, to adopt older cats. Okay. So I knew I was looking for, like I said, at least one, possibly two if they were a bonded pair. And don't you know, my sister-in-law, Kim, gives me a call one day and asks, so have you committed to any cats? And I said, no. Why? Do you have a lead? And she said, as a matter of fact, I do. Her great aunt Eva, so that's her grandmother's sister, is living in Tennessee. She's 86 years old, a lovely, lovely woman. And she has these two cats, Stubby, who was right behind me, and his little brother, Pee-wee. Now, they're brothers, but not litter mates, okay? Because Stubby is actually 8 years old and Pee-wee is 4. So anyway, Eva is moving from Tennessee to Florida to live with one of her daughters, and she can't take the cats with. So what did I think about possibly adopting these older cats? And right away I said, let me see a picture. I want to see them. And she sent me pictures, and you guys, I fell in love. I was so excited. I'm like, I love these two already. They're so adorable. And my brother Steve and Kim, they jumped in the car for me. They drove they drove 10 hours each way to go pick them up and bring them back here. And now it's been a month and they have been living with me. And it was a rough 2.5 or so weeks where all they did was hide. All they did was hide, and at night they would come out to eat and use the litter box and that kind of thing. So I knew they were eating. I knew they were hydrated well. I knew they were fine. I also knew that they were just going to have to get used to me. And I have to tell you guys now, a month later, we're over a week and a half into their deciding that I am actually a really nice lady, that I am a safe space, and that my home is for them. And they are just awesome, you guys. They are so adorable. I'm going to insert pictures. I'm going to do some pictures at the end, some of Bagel, and then some of my new guys, Stubby and his little brother, Pee-wee. They are so great. And if you'll give me just a moment, you guys, I'm going to go grab a letter that Eva wrote to me about the cats. And I think you guys might be interested in hearing about them. So just one sec, I'll be right back. And we're back. Here is the letter that Eva wrote to me. She wrote it by hand. Now, mind you, she's 86, sharp as a tack, and such a sweet, sweet woman. She is just awesome. She writes, thank you for giving my babies a good home. I will truly miss them. They are both good cats. They were dropped off here when they were only a few weeks old. I don't know if they were weaned. They were so skinny and hungry. So these were at 2 separate times, because she had Stubby for 8 years and then she had a little boy Pee-wee for only 4. So these were at separate times, just so y'all understand. Stubbs had a string tied around his tail. Who the hell would do that to a cat? He was so scared I couldn't catch him for a while. After a few weeks, his tail fell off and left a bloody stub. I'm sorry, you guys, if that's a bit much, but it's true. My niece and I finally caught him and we took him to the vet. The vet said that he had a very bad infection, and if she didn't remove the tail, he could die. So that's how he got his name. So little Stubby actually has a little bitty stubby tail. It is so cute, you guys. It makes his butt kind of look like a corgi butt. It's so funny. This is Pee-wee over here right now, kind of investigating what's going on. Sir, excuse me. Well, all right. You guys were used to seeing Bagel a lot, so here we are. Here's the new crew. Let's see. So that's how he got his name. He is such a good baby, and he is. Pee-wee was also dropped off here on a rainy night. So scared, I heard him crying, so I went out with a flashlight and finally found him under my shrubbery. He was also scared and hungry. I left out some food, and next morning he was crying again. I took more food out and caught him. I took him straight to the vet. I took both of them to the vet right after I caught them, excuse me. Both had both of them neutered and their front claws removed. So she did decide to declaw them. That is not a choice that I would have personally made, but they do not have their front claws. So that was her decision. And then, let's see, they will be scared at first and probably hide somewhere at first. They both love to be cuddled and rubbed and talked to. I will miss them so much. Take good care of them. Please love them lots. Thank you so much. Gratefully, Eva. and she left her phone number. And Eva and I have talked several times since I've adopted the boys, and I've kept her up to date. She does not have a smartphone. Otherwise, I would text her the already million pictures I have of these two and videos, but she doesn't have a smartphone. So I'm going to print some of these pictures, and I'm going to send her a beautiful card soon so she can see that how much I love these two. And right now I've got Pee-wee, the biggest cuddle bug in the world, in my lap, purring away. These guys have been so wonderful. They've been a miracle for me. Honest to God, I don't know. After what happened to Bagel, I'm so grateful to God or whoever brought us together so that I could have these cats. I know she misses them so much. I feel really bad. But she also keeps telling me every single time, she says, I miss them, but I know that they are being well cared for, and I know that you love them very much. And I told her, I promise you for the rest of their lives, I will love them and care for them, and they will have a home with me. And so anyway, sorry, I didn't know this would be so teary. Well, I kind of figured, but you know, I'm just so happy. These guys are just adorable. Here, let's see. Can you say hi? Why do I want to get lipstick on you? I probably did too. Oh no, I didn't. Good. But that's Mr. Pee-wee. You can tell Pee-wee and Stubbs apart. Well, Stubby, first of all, has the stubby tail. He's also kind of chubby. He's really cute. He kind of looks like Garfield. And you saw Pee-wee here. He's got white in his face and on his chest, whereas his brother Stubbs he's all orange. They are just so cute, and they are so much fun. And I call them adorably codependent because where one is, the other one has to be. If the other one can't find the other one, they're meowing and hollering until the other one comes running up. It's really, really cute. And to watch them chase each other around and what have you, it's a beautiful brotherly relationship. So life has been fun again. And these guys have truly made my house a home once more. So it's really nice to have these guys around. And so that brings us into the Dollar Tree haul portion of our program. And I wanted to show you some of these amazing cat products that I found at Dollar Tree recently. Oh my goodness, they have such great stuff right now. It's not even funny. I feel like they always have more things for dogs than cats, but they're starting to catch up here. So let me show you some of the high quality, fun stuff that I picked up for these kitties. First of all, I picked up a pair of these pet mats with the paw prints imprinted in them. I have larger versions of these. Here, actually, let me go ahead and open this so you can see exactly how big it is. It is 16 by 12. I have larger versions of this mat. Not bad, right? To put under the edge of their the outer edge of the litter box, so as they're stepping out, some of that litter can be caught by the woven texture in here. Can you guys see that texture on here? Really, really nice. I wish it were a little bit bigger. You could technically put two together and like maybe, I don't know, duct tape them together on the back, you know, to make like a longer runner. Or I think I'm just going to use these because I do actually have larger litter mats in the same material. I think I'm going to use these under their bowls. So I thought these were a really awesome pickup for only 5 little quarters, right? Cool. So I got 2 of those. And then Eva was kind enough to sent along litter and food and a couple of litter scoops, their brushes, a bunch of toys, their little beds. Like she sent it all, which was really great. And one of the litter scoops she sent me, in the handle, there's a space where you can put bags, little disposal bags. So I went ahead and grabbed these dog waste bags from Greenbrier Kennel. You get 60 total bags, 4 rolls with 15 apiece. And I'm going to reload the handle of that pooper scooper. So it's really convenient to pull out a bag, you know, get it open and scoop that dirty litter right into these little bags, knot it up and toss it away. So I went ahead and grabbed these. They also come in fun prints sometimes, but all I found were the black ones at this particular location, which is fine. It's the whole poop. Who cares, right? But you know, sometimes we want cutesy stuff, right? And then, speaking of cutesy stuff, you guys, these cat toys by the Greenbrier Kennel Club are so stinking cute. I know other people have shown these. I have never seen these at my local stores. They just came to Chicago and right in time for my guys. These are the little taco sauce packets that look just like the Taco Bell ones. These are so cute. They say, wait for it, feline fine, nailed it, and check me out. Isn't that hilarious? These little bitty toys for the kitties. I know they're gonna love them. In fact, Pee-wee was just pawing at them. So I will, when I get off camera, open these for him so that he can have a fun party with these little toys. And then I also found, especially if you're a sushi lover, I for one am not, just a choice, But this, I thought this was hilarious. Look at this. You've got a California roll, you've got a couple shrimp here, and you've got the soy sauce packet, all from Greenbrier Kennel Club. How adorable are these little toys? They are sure to bring a smile to the owner's face, as well as make the kitties oh so happy. So I grabbed those, and then, let's see, sir, you're laying on the stuff. Come on, man. Come on. Then I picked up, now I haven't given this to these guys yet because I'm not sure how they're going to be, but I picked up some catnip. This is called Cat's Meowie, premium grade all natural catnip, world's strongest. Ooh, I better use this in moderation. I think I'm going to give them just a couple little pinches and see how they do with it. But I thought this might be a good way. I have an awesome cat tree that I'd like for these guys to be using. I tried to scoot it over by the front window in my living room, thinking that would encourage them to get on there, but so far, not really. I'm going to sprinkle some of this catnip on there, and I think that'll make it more attractive for them. We'll see what happens, okay? Fun times. with the, what is this? The Cat's Meowie. That is so funny. Party time. Too funny. And then, lastly, we've got some treats here, including brand name alert, you guys. Purina Fancy Feast Savory Lickable Treats. You can also use this as a food topper, which I did because the first couple days they were not really eating much. And I thought, well, let me make it a little more, you know, give it a little more oomph. Maybe they'll smell it and it'll make it more appealing. And so I did use a packet of these already. This is with natural salmon and tuna in a demi-glace. Oh my goodness, that is so fancy. But they are pureed cat treats that you can feed from your hand or put it over their food. And you guys, at Walmart, so I paid, of course, $125 for these, but at Walmart, $269 all day long, $269. And these have a best by date of April of 25. And I'm sure we are going to use them well before. I picked up in the salmon and tuna, as well as they had them in natural chicken. So I thought these were an awesome, awesome pickup for only 5 little quarters. And lastly, you guys, I picked these up because I remember when I used to take Bagel into the vet, a good way to get him to sit still was to give him these freeze-dried chicken treats. It's literally just like chicken that is freeze-dried in little chunks, and he loved those. Oh my goodness, because it's meat, right? What cat doesn't like some meat, right? Urgh, they're little hunters. So I found by Salty Cat this little package of freeze-dried chicken. You guys, this stuff is incredibly expensive if you buy it at the pet store. Incredibly so. You get, how much do you get here? Let me put my glasses on. Ding. Okay, it says 0.35 ounce. Okay, so it's like a third of an ounce. But you guys, you get tons of these little chunks of chicken that these guys love. I have a packet open right now, and I love to give them these as treats. They go nuts for them. And these are also, I saw Thrifty Tiffany show these, and she said her cats didn't care for them, but her dog Fella really liked them. So why not? Why couldn't this be a dog treat? It's literally just freeze-dried chicken. So it's nutrient-rich, real chicken, and completely grain-free. So a low-carb snack for your pet. I mean, it doesn't get better than that for only $125. So I thought that was an amazing pickup as well. And that, you all, that concludes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I hope it wasn't too sad for you all. It's been, you know, it's such mixed emotions because I miss bagels so much. But then now with these, I refer to them as the Cheeto Brothers, and now with the Cheeto Brothers in my life, they've taken a sad song and made it better, kind of like the old Beatles song. But in any case, you guys, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for every single time you do. Take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I bid you peace. And if you'd like, stick around for a moment because I'm going to put some photos in the end of my dear Bagel, as well as of Pee-wee and Stubby, so you can see what these guys look like. All right? Thank you, guys. Take care.